Oh, I used to be like that all the time. All the time. I think there was like one party where maybe I went as like one of the Joker's henchmen, but I genuinely just bought like a mask. Like I was like,
oh, okay.
I like a mask on. Like just the super laziest costume you could.
Sorry.
Well, I wanted to be the Joker, and then someone else wanted the Joker, and I was like, well, you can't have two Jokers.
So now I'm this guy's bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It is Morokai with Two Eyes. We are back. We're on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify and 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. Mate, in primary school, do you remember the little musicals you would do?
Oh, good old, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good and bad memories.
Yeah, what was yours?
I seriously can't remember off the top of my head, but the reason why I remember the musical, now that I think about actually like just a lot of general like production things in, like I remember pretending to be a magician and all that. And I just remember, keyword by the way, Dad, if you're watching this, I'm going to call him out. Fuck you. You said that you're going to watch me multiple times at these things and he never came to one.
Oh, I never came to one.
And I'm not going to lie. Kids remember that shit. Me specifically.
That's you're there in your
my grandpa was there, but yeah, not my dad.
You're there in your little magician outfit.
Yeah, with a little hat, like genuinely pulling a bunny at me hat.
Dad's not there. You're just
Oh, Daddy wasn't there.
What?
That's from Austin Powers.
Oh,
yeah. For those who have seen it, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You do. I love when you do it all the time.
I actually do. I'm waiting for like the zing from you, and you're like, I haven't seen it. Like, and then I'm there, and I'm like, yeah.
I watched this video the other day with it was two guys and they were talking about like they constantly said a few inside jokes. He's like, "That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke," and I'm like, "Then why say it?" I was like, no one's gonna get it.
Yeah,
But yeah, the high school musicals. Hold on, high school. We're jumping a little bit. The primary school musicals. Yes. I think our school did Narnia.
Oh.
Yeah. Mr. Tumbus, or what was that called?
Yeah, that was like the little goat dude with the horns. That bloke. Yeah.
Mr. Tumbus.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
The Wicked Witch of the whatever.
The cold?
Yeah, something like that. All I think of when I think of Narnia, I think of epic movie.
Yeah.
Yep. And their spoof on Lion the Witch in the Water.
Man, I had, you know when you look back at certain moments in your life and you cringe and you go, oh, yeah. I had one of those moments. I auditioned. I obviously wanted to play one of the roles.
The lead roles.
Yeah.
Just put us a tree in the background.
Just one of them. And I didn't get picked for any. Like, not even a side character.
Jeez, that does hurt.
So I did go home and...
Come on, be honest.
I cried.
Yeah. Understandable.
I was over a rocky moment.
Yeah.
I start practicing
in production.
Do you know I've got a friend who's
dancing around the house?
Do you know I've got a friend who he practices his impressions in the mirror, like
really
to impress
no
people.
Way.
Whenever he tried, he's like, oh, I forget the band, but he's in the car. And he's like, oh man, I do it. Do you ever feel? You know that one? Yeah. It was
That's
shocking.
The same, right,
it was
though.
so
I never
bad.
understood this. Just on the impressions, it's the same as like before in the movies where you see like a guy. It's like, no, I'm going to ask her out. They're in the bathroom. They're like, Molly, how are you? That was shit. I got to do it again. And it's like, do people actually do that? Because I've never once done that.
Again, classically,
I've never
audio listeners. Lee slapped himself.
It was a good slap.
Everyone watches on Spotify, not YouTube.
They should be watching on YouTube. There's good content on YouTube. Subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
They could have sit there and just thought you clapped. And
they could have.
But I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done like a
like a little prep talk.
Pep talk. Prep talk.
Yeah, pep talk.
You
called me out. You got me.
No. Do you know why I call people out so much? It's because I fuck up all the time.
Yeah. So now, you get that revenge.
Any little win, I'm like, I got you.
Little like you almost get off to it, don't you?
A little bit.
You're a little bit like
I'm a little hard.
I've got you.
Yeah. Then the sorry, just thinking about my mates with the impression. He tries to do this like Scooby Doo impression.
Oh no!
Oh, it's so bad. He's like Rot-Row Raggy. Like he just sounds like that. So he doesn't even do the voice well.
It's like me with one of my bad accents. You're like, mate, what was that?
Oh, pull one out of the hat. Surely you got...
Sure, do the good old little... What is it? Like little mix, like the Jamaican accent?
Sure,
you remember that? You see, everyone's seen the clip where it's like, Jamaican, and it's like, Alba, like that. And then everyone else is like, what was that? She's like, Jamaican.
What
it's like,
was
what
that?
language is that, love? Like, what have you done?
It's Jamaican.
Yeah, Jamaican. When I think of Jamaican, I just think of that Garnier ad where it's like coconuts, the dog kid. That one.
That was a bit better. I
Thank
like
you,
that one.
thank you.
Yeah, I like that one. What the fuck were we talking
Yeah,
about? I've already
musicals in
forgot.
primary school, mate.
Musicals in primary school.
In your audition, you came home, you cried.
Oh, sorry. So
You're in your own little world.
I made a drink before, and it's making little bubbly sounds. I literally thought it was the camera to my left. And I went, it is not fizzing on me right now. Like, there's no way it's going to break. All good, all good. It keeps making those little noises.
Yeah, like, I know. To me, then you just looked like you were on your own. Like you genuinely like just switched off.
Yeah, because I thought $800.
Yeah,
That's all that went through my head. Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's happening. It's rapturous.
That's right. So in primary school, I went home, cried my eyes out that I didn't get a part in anything. I was just going to be part of the class where we all sing along behind the leads.
Yeah.
That I'm now extremely jealous
You're
of.
off to the side.
Yeah, I'm angry.
You're not even in the light.
Yeah, and my mum must have went down to the school.
Oh, that sometimes isn't.
Oh,
That's the cringe
I'm
right
cringing.
there.
I'm cringing right
Just
now.
don't go.
Yeah.
Seriously, just don't. Just leave me be.
She saw a little boy cry.
Let me grow up. Let me learn the hard way. Life isn't fair.
And I came in the next day and I got 2 singing leads. So they were worse. So while everyone's acting and doing the main role, what they've done is with all the, I think like grade 5s or grade 6s, we're just going to sing behind these. And what they've now done is put a microphone and I'm now to the left and I'm the main singer.
Just imagine the little Luke says like, the witch of the icy cold, the witch. And everyone's like, the witch.
Do you know?
It's like, in tune, everyone.
Do you know what? I said, I remember when we were all singing and we were practicing.
It's not good enough, Brittany.
I remember that we sang the song and I was just trying to be a smart ass kid. And at the very end, like, the witch is gone. And I was just, and cut, like a rap kind of thing.
Oh, no. Mic drop.
Yeah, and the teacher was like, oh, that was cool, Luke. Like, really trying to be, I think he was really
I'm
trying
a music teacher. Bang with the cowbell.
So after that, he's like, nah, let's add that to the musical. You're going to do that. You're going to do and cut. And on opening night,
I'm not saying it.
no, on opening night, I did my singing. At the very end, I had one line and cut. I forgot.
Oh no. They're all looking at you.
They were. And I was wondering why. And then we walk off and they're like, why didn't you say your one line? I was like, I don't know.
Runs back and cut.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Jeez.
I think that the only other one I remember is when I was really young and the students got split up and I think it was in groups of 5 and you could choose the cartoon, the theme, whatever you wanted, and you all dressed up as the same. So you might have the Powerpuff Girls, one group dressed up as. You might have Dragon Ball Z characters, which we chose Power Rangers.
Yeah, great choice.
Mate, I guess...
Because you had quite a lot of toys too.
Yeah, well...
So you would have had quite a good prop.
So I had a good Power Ranger outfit, and we go up on stage, and it's in front of...
Rangers.
Yeah, it's like in front of this school... And I guess these Year 7 girls thought it was hilarious, the way we were dressed up. And because if you think about it, they're very young too. Like they'd be 12, 13. When we got up on stage and our moment came, it was like, and we're the Power Rangers. And like we all did like a stance as we yelled it out. I still remember this day, these 2 girls laughing so loud, like a cackle, that all the parents just... eyes straight to them, like how dare you embarrass them like that? And I was too busy trying to do my Power Ranger pose.
Yeah,
I was like, we were coming up after like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We had to bring it.
Oh, geez, you do.
We had to bring it.
That's the collab before the collab.
Yeah, they painted themselves green and everything. So,
jeez, that's a commitment.
Yep. So yeah, and so I still remember the cackle, the laugh of me trying to be myself, and that's why I'll never dress up again, no matter what.
There's something about dress ups, isn't there?
Isn't it?
Well, just I know we're changing the pace a bit, but like dress up parties and stuff like that.
Oh, I think I went to one when I was in Year 7. And do you remember that one mate that dressed up as Batman?
There's always one. There's always one.
Ridiculous.
There's always it's either that or Duffman.
Yeah.
Like, they're like the go-to costumes.
They are the go-to. But I think I went and I had to make up an excuse of why I didn't have a costume because in my head at year 7, I was like, oh, I want to talk to girls. And if I'm dressed up.
Right, yes.
When in reality, it was probably the better idea to dress up silly and just play it cool.
Yeah.
Like somehow, yeah. But as a kid, I was like, I'm not dressing up.
Oh, I used to be like that all the time. All the time. I think there was like one party where maybe I went as like one of the Joker's henchmen, but I genuinely just bought like a mask. Like I was like,
oh, okay.
I like a mask on. Like just the super laziest costume you could.
Sorry.
Well, I wanted to be the Joker, and then someone else wanted the Joker, and I was like, well, you can't have two Jokers.
So now I'm this guy's bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Because, man, I was thinking, I was like, out of everything you could be, especially in the DC universe, you could have been Joker, and you're like, no, I'll just be one of his henchmen.
Well, I knew the guy that was dressing up as a Joker was going to go like, full get the suit, the shirt, and I'm like, mate.
Oh, and you couldn't compete.
I'm not paying over $100 to dress up. Like, you're taking the absolute piss. Like, seriously, like, I just want a simple whack it on, whack it off.
Whack it on.
I don't want to be like, Mum, can you? No, it's a nice white, but I wanted Betty White.
Yeah.
It's like
this is eggshell white.
Yeah, like,
stop painting for a second. I need a room to breathe.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, man, I'm not going to the effort to do all that. Put in some crazy contacts and got to bloody dye my hair green for the week. I had blonde hair. That's going to stick out.
Yeah. I do like I see sometimes those, I guess, beer pong parties or...
They do look fun with a bit of a costume.
Yeah,
like
with a couple costumes and they go up against each other. That looks all right.
That does look fun. I'll give it that.
I couldn't dress up in the bedroom.
So, there's no way. No, I don't reckon I could. As soon as I hear people and they're like, oh, baby, you want me to wear latex? I'm like, oh, that just feels like such an effort.
My biggest fear, I think...
again, to each their own. Like, that's what...
well, that's the thing. I'm happy for each their own, but if you then like get into a relationship with someone who you then find out like they have a massive foot fetish or they're...
bondage.
Full on bondage and you're like... I gotta respect it, but like
I'll do it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I would hate if full on costumes. She's fine. She can wear whatever she wants. If she wants to dress up, but I'm not dressing up.
Right, yeah.
I'll pretend. I'll wear like a hoodie or something and I'll pretend to be like someone else.
I'm a ghost.
I'm the Joker wearing a hoodie. Where's your makeup? I'm the Joker without makeup wearing a hoodie. Fuck that.
Oh, no. I just couldn't, man. I just couldn't do it.
It could be... it would be fascinating if people were in a relationship and as you dive a bit deeper in and maybe you didn't have those conversations. I feel like for a relationship, I feel like a good 3 to 6 months is where you should know them enough where you're like, all right, this is what I want to do. This is
you're spot on.
This is my decision.
Yeah.
Might be in different areas or different paths there, but say like you're looking for a girlfriend and that's what you want. I feel like 3 to 6 months... Probably more 3. 6 is a fair push, is where you should know everything you need to know.
Yep.
But obviously a lot of people wouldn't reveal everything. Like
you still play some cards pretty close to your heart.
Oh, 100%.
You know when as Love Island would say, put all the eggshells in the basket.
Eggshells? What? No,
shells in the basket? Oh, no. It was something. I heard it the other day when I was listening to the episode. I was like, oh, there it is.
No, what they've been... eggshells. No, what they've been saying is they keep... And it's starting to piss me off because as you watch more episodes and get up to date, they're saying it way too over the top. But I guess because they're important conversations, the editors can't edit them out.
Yeah, okay, right.
So now they're saying, I've put 8 out of 12 eggs in your basket. Constantly, and when they do something good, well, now you got 9 eggs, or they do like hook up with another person. You've only got 6 eggs. You need to earn the others back, and it's too much to a point where you can't edit it out because they're in every conversation, and it'll piss you off.
Yeah, shit.
Annoy the hell out of you.
I love that we're already just jumping all over the place, but even on the episode that I was watching today, it's just like, well, he better realize I saved him, and he's doing no effort, and then the guy's like, if he kisses her on the date, then that's going to really piss me off. And it's like, well, do something about it.
Oh, my God.
Why are you just sitting there letting it... Like, if that's what your intention... Do it.
Mate.
Do it. You are not in there for a fucking holiday.
Yeah.
granted, some are on there to genuinely play for the prize, which I feel like is
Callum,
yeah, like big
but man,
like,
I've wanted to talk. I nearly had a full segment, like a topic podcast for this specifically. So it's good at the end because some people don't like Love Island, some do. But this is really good. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. So obviously, on any reality TV show, once you leave, your actions will then cause a lot of reactions on your socials.
Most definitely.
Right?
Most definitely.
Never in real life. No one's going to say shit to you in real life. Like, it's very rare. So, Grant Crap, season 1,
yes,
laid out quickly. He went on the show, hooked up with one girl. While he's hooking up with the other girl, secretly trying to hook up with another, right?
Yes.
Playing two, back and forth, and then chooses the new girl. After he chooses the new girl, there's little things that come out here and there that apparently has a girlfriend back home.
Yes.
Anyway, goes through the show, finishes the show with her. They're in love. He says he's in love. He's just like, they're infatuated with each other. When he does come to the outside, where he really did have a girl he was seeing on the outside, right? That's revealed. They end. And Grant Crap gets back with his original girlfriend before he got on the show.
Yeah, right. Wow.
They have a child together. Okay. So he's living his life. He's doing his own thing now. I think in the UK, the Australian season of Love Island comes out a lot later.
Yes, right. Gotcha.
So I think it finishes up. Then maybe 6 months later, it starts coming out. Could be anything. It's like with some of the shows from America. They take a while to come back out here.
Yep.
Anyway, I want to... Anyone who is out there that is like this, absolute drop kick. If you go to his profile now, how long ago was season 1? It would have to be like 4 years, 5 years.
I want to say like 2018, 2017.
It was a long time ago.
Like it feels like a long time.
I'm not kidding. If you go, he might upload once a month. And he's uploading with him, his child, and his partner. Maybe it's a wife now. Yep. I'm not too sure. Mate, the comments are nothing but as if you picked her over Taylor. She's gross. That's disgusting. You're a piece of shit. All these negative ass comments, like horrible things. This is done. Like he has a photo of his child and his wife, and he'll upload a photo of his wife saying like how infatuated with her he is, and the comments are just filled talking about how ugly she is. Just like, if you're one of those people, I can't think of how much of a horrible person you are.
Yeah, right.
Like, just worse and worse.
I think the only time I ever did that was like back in the Tully days.
You did that?
Big Brother, to that Estelle chick, because I just wanted her out of the house.
What did you comment?
I think I was just like, you need to leave or something like that. Like,
that's
no,
nothing.
it wasn't
That's
an insult
nothing.
as such. No, but
you're shaking as you're holding the phone. It's like,
she was just
should I
a boring
press
she was just dry. She was like a dry wheat bick in your mouth, mate. Like, it's just not a good time.
You're up at night being like, fuck, I should have hit send. Like, I feel horrible.
I reckon I sent, you know how it's like, just save people?
Yeah.
I did that like so many times. It's like, no, you need to be saved. And all that, like, oh.
And this is the kicker. I thought, he uploaded a photo of just his baby. I was like, there's no way.
That would have negative comments.
There's no way. Yeah, there was a few. Not as much, but there was still a few talking about like the baby being ugly or you're a piece of shit. These things.
That's ridiculous. Like,
so far along, what is going on with you in your life that you can talk shit about someone? And again, what he's done, the worst thing he's done, he went behind one girl's back and kissed another, and apparently had a girlfriend on the outside while he's trying to make a girlfriend on the inside. Yeah, piece of shit move. 100%.
Yeah, most definitely.
100% a piece of shit move. Like, not
it was
good.
also in 2017.
Yeah, 100%. How do you hold on to that? And how do you comment on someone's page saying how horrible
it's now 2022 and you're like, I'll actually give Love Island Australia season 1 a crack.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. You disgust me. I don't know. It's just, the Love Island, the thing that makes me really not understand people on Love Island either is they're like, I'm on Love Island and all that. It's like, so you know what you're getting yourself in for.
Yeah. Well,
like, what are you doing?
The people who comment on those getting angry, like the recent episode that you're coming up to, I won't spoil anything, but your normal TV show, one guy really screws over a girl and they've been really strong together, she has a massive reaction. She's really upset, upset. So obviously, the classic, if you go to Love Island, the videos, the comments, riddled with how horrible that person is.
Right.
You go to his personal Instagram, riddled with how horrible he is. He's obviously going to receive a lot of hate now. With those kind of situations, I go, I mean, it is Love Island. The whole point is like for them to like sleep around, get around, try new people. Also, you wouldn't be watching the show if they all stayed with the same person. You wouldn't want to watch it.
To a T. That's why it was interesting when I saw the whole Mitch and Phoebe, when it was like, I can't believe he's going with someone else. And it's like, we're matched on day one.
Yeah.
He hasn't talked to anyone else.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it sucks, but you kind of got to dip your toes in the sand, in the water. Like,
well, that's a whole.
How are you gonna know that that's the right person if that's the only person you've even talked to?
Yeah, 100%.
And if it was just the Mitch and Mitch and her show, and it's like that's just shit.
Yeah,
that is just shit. Like it doesn't make for good TV.
Oh no, hell no, it doesn't.
It doesn't make for good TV. That's why it was cool when May and she's like, I don't care. Like I'm just gonna go for it. And it's like, thank you, because now like it makes them test their own relationship. It really sorts them out where it's like,
no one would watch it without drama. No one would watch any of these shows with drama.
So the same as when that Married at First Sight guy came on, and I was like, oh, why did you speak? Like, you know what I mean though? Like some of the guys on there, I'm like, oh, like me personally, I'm like good read, good smile, good head of like whatever. And then it's just like, I'm just in here to get chicks. I'm like, oh, why'd you? You ruined it. You ruined it.
I had a crush on you.
And then it's funny as well because all the girls are like, oh, there's a new girl in here. There's a new bomb. It's all the guys' new toy. The guys go out for a guy's day and you go, all the girls are like all of a sudden doing push-ups and weight. And I'm like, what in the ever-living fuck is this hypocrisy? You're exactly doing like what the boys did. Like you're even saying to him, "Oh, you're the new shiny toy. Everyone wants to have a ride." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just infuriating. It's actually just so infuriating.
Yeah, those shows are all over the place sometimes. But I want as much drama as those shows as I can. Otherwise, I'm not watching them.
Just add more alcohol.
Yeah, more alcohol, and also a good point. I don't watch Jersey Shore anymore for their family vacation. Right? Yeah. They've all rejoined when they're in their fucking nearly their 40s, and it's so bad. They're with their kids, like a full episode of
kids
drama.
Out of the club with them.
Just fist bumping. A full episode of drama on that show is maybe a news article will come out and they'll all react to it. There's nothing interesting that goes on, even for like really rich people like themselves when they could have all these things, interesting life events. The new season sucks. Sucks
and
so
Nathan
bad.
looks really bad.
Nathan?
Yeah, do you remember Nathan from Geordie? Oh, sorry, you're talking about Jersey Shore. I was talking about Geordie Shore. My apologies.
No, that's all good.
My apologies. Because I saw a photo of him appear in my newsfeed and I was like, what has happened?
Before we go, I don't know what it is about English people, but they still somehow manage to make things a little interesting. And again, I think it's all the alcohol. I think over there they just go out and
they just drink.
They constantly drink.
It's all about the drink.
It is. Getting on it.
Good on him.
Getting on it. All right, guys, that was Morokai 2 Eyes. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Boom.
Boom.